Good day, I want to say. How are you? I'm doing a short voice recording here just because I wanted to get information out to you about washing your hands and de-germing yourself, as much as it's been said on the media to tell you to wash your hands and to buy sanitation and to just, and everyone just going around buying all the sanitation and things. I have said to you a few times before on a couple of videos I did that we are in a polarity time right now. So as if you ever been in polarity before, you're in it a lot more stronger or deeper than you ever been. So as of today, we are living a polarity life, okay, until you can leave out of 3D. And in 3D, you've always had polarity, but you was not aware of it. And you probably still is not aware of it now if you're still in 3D thoughts or 3D thinking. But when you climb up into 4D, you also have polarity in there. And in there, it's more gray area than it is black and white. So you really can't really see the polarity unless you are more aware and knowing what is and what isn't. So you have to be a lot aware in order to see the polarity in 4D, because it's just black and white, is more gray, okay? So what has been said to you today about washing your hands and buying sanitation and all that different things like that, that is like two sides of the coin, okay? It's like feeding the gray dogs, okay? So I'm here to tell you that washing your hands is not the way to go with any virus, okay? Now, for instance, we have survived everything that has ever came upon us on this planet, and I'm saying we, but you have, because I'm a walk-in, so I haven't been here that long. But so anyway, you have survived everything that's been up on your planet. And you have made it through. You're not even aware that many times your planet could have been nuked, but it wasn't. It was never nuked, even though they really tried a few times. But they did not nuke you. Why? Why was that? Because there is something that's more stronger and powerful than any human that's on this planet that is interfering in what goes on this planet. Now, but yet the thing is that you have two that is interfering. So you have the dark forces and you have your light forces. And those two are like sort of in cahoots with each other, and so are you, because whatever goes above, so below. Remember I said as above, so below. So now you got two sides of things going on here, except that in this particular thing that's happening on the planet as of today, you have the polarity inside of the virus, but it's not just black and white there either. It has also gray area, and it has a black and white area, and it has many layers in it, and the gray and then the black and white. So, which more gray than it is black and white, but it has many layers. So it's more like a domino effect, okay? And on the domino, you have the black and you have the white there too. So what's happening is that you have light forces that is working here to free you from the dark forces of the energy that has kept you entrapped. Which would be thoughts. Thoughts is light, information. Information is light, and lack of information is darkness. So your thoughts is what controls you, and it's how you operate through your thought pattern. Okay. So now what's going on here? You still have polarity there. So you have people or things that's causing you to have fear and get into all these kind of ways of going about yourself and doing things completely different or completely against yourself, and not realizing that you're doing more harm than you are good to yourself. So while they're telling you to get sanitaries and wash your hands and all these old crazy things like that, don't do that, because that is going to work against you more than it's going to work with you. And I don't care how much they say the virus is. It's not about the virus. Trust me. Especially if you are if you are in a human body, and you're not a clone, and you haven't given yourself over to the dark energies as a Satanism or something that has given yourself to the force of darkness more so than normal, okay, which is the seven deadly sins is the worst of the energies that you can entertain yourself within, but those are like in the dark of itself, the dark thoughts. But yet is how deep do you go when you begin to operate in those energies, okay? So there you can go a lot further in each one of them, okay? You don't have to just go to the surface. You can go deep. And so when you get a little deeper, you start doing other things that you really doing really totally against your life source energy of the light of yourself, or the, so you're putting all your light completely out, and you're just becoming all dark, all dark. And then there's only so many operations in the dark that you need to operate in once you go cross that line so far, and therefore you don't see any light anymore. You just drawn into that dark energy, and you only operating in so much of a energy that's set into that way, okay? Now, if you're washing your hands and doing all those things like they're telling you, you're only working against yourself because you need good germs in order to fight germs. It's been known this way forever. Anything that you have, like a snake venom, you got to have venom to heal yourself. So the same with germs. You must have good germs in order to fight the bad germs. And so if you start using that sanitary and washing your hands like they're telling you to do, you're going to wash away all your good germs. And I'm here to tell you, my body is a witness to that, because before the conscience that was in the body left this body, they had germophobia. And in germophobia, you wash everything, you clean everything, you just go crazy, okay? And so she did. She washed the cans, she washed the bottles, she washed everything. Everything that every time she turned around, she was washing, cleaning. And she was using that, what you call it, all the things that desanitize and whatever you call it, de-germs, okay? Anything that was de-germing. But this was done out of ignorancy, because she wasn't aware that she was washing away all her good germs, okay? Because you need germs, trust me. And there's a thing that tells you, and at one time you get all the germs you can get if you got to go lick the door, lick the doorknob or whatever you do. If you don't have enough germs, you need to get them, because germs will fight germs, and that's how it works. So and so using the germ stuff and all that kind of crazy stuff like that, you're just cleaning yourself away from all your good germs. And when you and that's the trick, because if you get any kind of cold or any kind of sickness or fever, sniffing, because that's what they want to do, is come in there and they say check everybody in their home and give them the vaccination. Well, you don't know what kind of thing they're going to vaccinate you with. So you don't want them to do that. You don't want to draw them to your home. You want to stay healthy as you can. So work on your immune system. That's all you need. Get your immune system up as high as you can get it, and that's it. And stay there. Don't mess with the vitamin C, because vitamin C is poison too. Okay, get off of that crap, because it's not working. It's another poison that they put out there for you. I don't totally against the emergency yet, but I'll be careful with using much of that too. I've had to use it myself because I've had no other choice. But I'm not taking the pills, and I stay away from the vitamin C emergency as much as I can, because everything they have given you in the past tense in pharmaceutical, no matter what it is, it's been put in poison. Poison has been put in it. It's been put in a way to fight against you rather than to help you. So whatever you can do to boost your immune system without any type of medicines is better. So do it without medicine, okay? Whatever you got to do, eat fruit, eat vegetables, eat greens, a lot of green vegetables, eat things like that, and stay with fruit, and just do the natural way that you know. If you don't know, look for it, look it up, and find out what it is in the more natural way that you can do to keep your immune system up, okay? And get some sun, maybe stay out in the sun, go out in the trees, go out in the grass. Whenever you get a chance, stay. I know outside is good too. It's good and it's poison, but we got higher beings sending in energy that's going to help heal your bodies. They got the snow on the ground today, I think that's a reason behind that. It's more reason than just what that appears to be. It could be something in it to help you, as well as it does keep you from looking up in the sky, because they got a war going on up there. Okay, so you need to just be aware and don't be using that sanitation, because, as I said, this conscious that was in this body before I walked in, which would have been, you call it Barbara, but it was Queen Shiva. She had, in the care of her was a child, and she had been doing all this degerming, but this child got the stomach flu one day, and the child threw up. Well, this person had never had any kind of flu or any kind, especially that one. She was never sick. And all of a sudden, the sooner the kid threw up, he threw up on her, and immediately she got sick. Immediately. Well, she couldn't figure that out because she had never got sick before. So then she began to think, and then in her consciousness of going to the source helped her to know that you have degermed all your good germs out, and now you're vulnerable to get sick. And she realized that, so she's like, oh no, wait a minute, give me some germs, So at that point she had to fight to get herself well, because she had the kid to take care of plus herself. That was not good to do that, but so. This is what happens. So when you get rid of all your good germs, you're going to get sick much easier and much faster. And that's what they're looking for you to do. So don't do it. Okay, just get your immune system up as high as you can, and that is the best way. All right, and that's all I came on to tell you about washing your hands and desanitizing yourself. If you haven't never did that before in your life, and there is many things that's been on this planet. And this virus is bad, but it's not as bad as what they're making it out to be, because this virus is used for many things to take place behind the scenes. So it's like a front, like a storefront, and it's being used for many things to happen. So right now it's changing the world. The world is being changed. And it is in a way that has never been changed before. And when you come back out of this way here that they got you in considered confinement, when you do finally come out of here, it's never going to be the same again, because things are being torn down. The schools are being shut down because they need to be shut down, and they need to be changed, because they ain't worth it. You know what? Anyway, the schools have been keeping your whole life under spells. That's what the school was built for, to spell you and to keep you in a dumb confinement. What is they teaching you? Nothing. By what? The nothing. Really, that you need to know. What you need to know is who are you and where you come from and why are you here, and what else exists outside of you and outside of your planet. That's what you need to know. You need to know about everything. You need to know, what was the purpose of you being created in this form, in this shape, in this life. All these things, you need to know that, but the school is not going to teach you that. You need to go to the source and find that out. And how are you going to go to the source? You got to go to the resource. And where's the resource? It's everywhere that you look. And whatever you begin to analyze and to look into and to see the beyond the surface of it. You got to look beyond the surface to find the answers, okay? Okay, so anyway, that's all I had to do. I have to say, and I just came on to make a short recording just to tell you about washing your hands, and keep in mind that you some of you that has never been sick and never had to go through washing your hands and all that, and you lived your life many times and you're doing well, huh? You've never been sick, but so don't start now, because it's going to mess you up if you do. All right. Love you all. Okay. Namaste. Sounds good.